I can even like send you like screenshots of my Substack after. But yeah, basically I started doing this 2 days ago. So basically my newsletter goes out Mondays and Wednesdays. So Monday mornings at Eastern time, it'll go out. And then Wednesdays, same thing, Eastern time, morning time, it'll go out. And again, both is like a freemium model. So there's like free content and then there's the paywall section. And right now the paid subscription is 15 Canadian dollars a month, which is not a lot. And then if you pay for the whole year, it's only $100, and of course it's going to be less for US currency. Um, so that's what I do. And then 2 days ago, I just decided to start like promoting my newsletter on TikTok. And it's been like, my God, my emails have not stopped pinging because I turned on notifications for new like free and paid subscribers. So then like it grew like, I don't know, like 100% in new subscribers the last 48 hours.
That's insane.
Um, yeah, I mean it's TikTok too. I mean, this is like free traffic. I'm not even paying for ads or anything. So I think I'm just gonna keep doing that. I was just gonna make another one today because today's Wednesday and my newsletter went out. So I was gonna do like a follow-up, and the views are incredible too. I think it's been like around 50K at least.
And are you
Um,
mixing in any other content or is it just the job content?
I do some like lifestyle motherhood stuff. I'm trying to also target like stay-at-home moms. So a big priority for me is looking for like remote jobs that, maybe offer like flexible scheduling so people can do work when they're like the kids are sleeping, or like, night, evening customer service roles. Um, so yeah. What's really interesting is that I'm trying to expand into US audiences, but I'm also trying to expand into Latin America, you guys. So I found you guys through Girl Boss, the newsletter. I'm subscribed to it. So Girl Boss did like I think you guys had a ad in the Girl Boss newsletter. So I was like, oh my God, this is like great because I do like career content, and this is like perfect affiliate program. I've never done affiliate stuff before because none of it is like my cup of tea. It's all like clothing and makeup, and I'm like, oh, it's not what I do. So I didn't think there was something like this out there. There's another program called Stride. Basically, they operate in a similar model, but I essentially become a freelance recruiter for them. So they're basically targeting people with a talent pipeline, which I do. Like I consider my subscribers to my newsletters, a pipeline of people ready to work and stuff. Um, and it's specifically US startups and tech companies hiring Latin American talent. So
Mm.
if they apply through my link and they actually get hired, then I get commission between 500 to 1,000 USD. But that is per hire.
Ooh, so what's the amount of time?
So 12 months. So if they get hired within 12 months of applying through my link, then I get that commission.
So that's a lot of time.
Yeah,
But you can see your progress along the way, right? I'm sure.
I think so. I recently joined Jobstream. So
Yeah,
I'm
you're
still
already
learning.
making money, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I saw. Okay, so I was gonna ask you like, as the conversation goes, like what advice you have given other creators on your platform. And I want to see, because you guys are still relatively new, right? I want to see how other creators are doing.
Yeah, I mean, we're growing 130% week over week. We have some creators who they post once and they make $1,000 in a matter of 3 days. And I think what's driving that recipe is, and I'm thinking of one in particular who has a newsletter, but she's multi-channel posting the jobs. So if she's got the newsletter, actually, wait, she's kind of created a funnel. She'll post in the social, she'll say sign up for the newsletter. She puts all the jobs through a newsletter and then she uses a basically like a landing page job board. We
Mm.
actually we just launched Jobtree today, actually, if
Yeah,
you
I
haven't
saw. Yeah.
logged in. But
Yeah.
that's where, and then she keeps redirecting traffic back to the newsletter, back to the Jobtree. And
Okay.
it's all of those things working together, and it's not just one channel. So where you
Hmm.
have, it sounds like success in TikTok, that is an amazing, cost per acquisition for you to build your email list.
Hmm.
I would say like the piece that you're going to want to focus on there is the targeting, like making sure
Yeah.
you're attracting the right people who you want to post jobs to. And I can give you a like insider tip on like there's the greatest area of need in remote kind of healthcare technician type of jobs.
Hmm.
And then there's also the greatest area of need in nursing. And that translates to travel nursing, which is often like a part-time project basis. So I would maybe
Hmm.
consider those three. The other one is what is it called? Not cyber, crypto. Sorry. Crypto is a huge one.
Crypto. Okay.
Tech and engineering is a huge one.
Mm.
Um, if for the remote, like if you're just looking at remotes, so you want to find people with those skills.
So I have two lead magnets. So what happens is I'll make a TikTok talking about, remote jobs. And then I'll be like, oh, if you want to apply to these, you can find the links in my bio. And they'll go to my link in bio and then they'll see like remote jobs hiring in the US. And it's like free. So they download it. And it's the jobs from Jobstream. And then that's like a two in one because now I got their email too. They're part of my mailing list. And they also have all the links, like my affiliate links to apply for the jobs through Jobstream. And then once I have their email, they're part of my mailing list. I also reinsert those links again in my newsletter. Do
So
you know what I
you're,
mean? Hmm.
yeah, I want to like draw this out. So it's
Yeah.
the PDF part confused me for just a second because if I was the user, the follower, I'd have
Hmm.
to subscribe to the newsletter and then get the PDF or
No. So you just download my PDF from my link in bio alone,
okay.
but my link in bio captures your email. So I just export all my contacts from my link in bio, and I import it to my newsletter.
So your link in bio, I actually don't see your link in bio. I see your newsletter.
Like from my job stream or
I see
oh,
um from TikTok, it says looking for my remote jobs newsletter and then it goes to the newsletter link.
oh yeah.
I don't see the
I'm
link in
gonna I'm
bio.
gonna I'm gonna send I'm still trying to figure out like the right cadence because I like from a marketing perspective, so basically I'm like crazy. I'll like change my link basically once like every day or like once every 2 days, depending on what video I'm making. Because for example, if I'm making a video today about them needing to subscribe to my newsletter, I want to make sure that the link takes them directly to my newsletter and not my link in bio. And then if I make another video talking about, download my freebie, then I'll change my link in bio to my link in bio. Does that make sense? I'm gonna send it to you here
Yeah,
in the
it
chat so
says
you
you're
can see it.
optimizing for lead capture, essentially.
So that's my link in bio with all like my lead magnets and stuff.
Okay. And so you put this, it just gave me like an email address to pop up. And so that gets popped up immediately. Um, I didn't even click it. Like, here, wait, let me show you.
Oh, you
It,
can exit out and then you'll see the list.
oh, well, no, I don't want to do that. I want to sign up.
Oh,
But I
okay.
think this is really
Okay.
smart because you capture all the traffic here.
Yeah, exactly. It's on purpose.
Have you also noticed? Well, this is something I learned. I was at the New Media Summit last week. And have you noticed some people on Instagram, they say comment like code word, comment remote newsletter.
Yeah.
And when they get the comment, it's helping to capture the intent. and then it gives them a reason to get their email address. So they're not waiting for a redirect. They're asking for the email. And it starts like building the intent. And it also starts like kind of hijacking the algorithm. So
Hmm.
Instagram is looking at it and seeing, well, people are engaging with this account. Are you noticing any of that?
So I do have like I'm not using ManyChat, but I know many creators are using ManyChat for DM automations, like comment remote, and I'll send you like a link or something, and it keeps the conversation flowing. Have not been a fan of ManyChat, and I don't have that many subscribers on Instagram, so I just do it
Hmm.
manually. I do the same thing. Like I'll
You
be
can do it
like, oh
manually.
yeah, so I do the same thing. Like I'll be like, oh, comment remote, and I'll send you the link, and then I'll send them the lead magnet from there.
That's
Because
awesome.
once I send them the link to the lead magnet, they still have to enter their email anyway to get the download.
Yeah, they do.
Right? So,
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, I love that you're so good at this.
yeah,
Some
no,
of
I don't think
our
so. It's a trial and error and a lot of AI use, like a lot.
Yeah. How are you using AI?
So I've been like very loyal to Gemini for the longest time. And then everyone's been popping off about Cloud and Perplexity. So um, right now my preferred AI is Perplexity because Cloud has been a little bit mean. There's like they have different personalities and it's been proven by the engineers behind it. They like engineer them in a certain like personality type. And Gemini will like never offend you. Like Gemini is too nice to me. And I'm like, I need someone that's like more unbiased, but then Cloud has been a little bit too mean. And I found that Perplexity has been kind of like neutral. So yeah, Perplexity I've been using. What else? No, that's it. Just like, yeah, kind of like as my soundboard when I have ideas.
Everyone has their preference, but I jump between different ones as well. Oh,
Yeah.
I just saw that your link wasn't working. What have been where are some of the ones that you were building the list? This one? Like, how did you get 800? Well, you already have a lot of followers, that's why.
Okay. Wait, I feel like it's missing some videos from my from here. It's missing like three, four videos.
Oh, that's interesting. This says latest as well.
Yeah. It's I think it could be because it's on desktop. Like when if you go on the phone app, you'll see my latest ones. It's missing like three latest ones that's been driving all the traffic. So basically, I did one on Monday, and then I think I did one on Sunday too. And you know what the best thing about Substack is?
What's that?
Because I've used other newsletter platforms in the past. So I've used like Beehive, which I am not a fan of. Substack is very SEO friendly for Google. And every time you get a new subscriber, Substack will tell you where the source is from. And a lot of times it says my source is coming from Google. So people are like searching keywords that I have in my newsletter and I'm getting them free like that. And the other thing is I've been getting subscribers through reader sharing. So someone will be sharing my like newsletter with other Substack readers and they like it and they subscribe. And this would not happen with other newsletter platforms. So Substack is really designed for growth, like organic growth.
Yeah, and they're using an algorithm to find similar things that you might be interested in, right?
Mhm. And the other
Um,
thing I've been doing is also trying to utilize LinkedIn a little bit more. Like I want to grow my presence on LinkedIn. And one way I've been doing that is also utilizing the LinkedIn newsletter. So basically, once I have my regular newsletter sent out on Substack, I'll copy and paste it into AI. and I'll tell them to condense it for LinkedIn newsletter. So you can find the same newsletter of mine on Substack on my LinkedIn, but it's much shorter. And then there's a
Hmm.
call to action for you to see the whole thing by subscribing to my actual newsletter, which is hosted on Substack. Not this one. My yeah, this is my personal, but I do have and if you do, yeah, I don't know if it shows up like that. I can send you mine.
I'm curious to see. Is it this?
Let me see. Yes,
Just
that one.
okay. You are so cute.
Thank you.
Um, you are already such a success story, and it's because it's been a few days, but like I've seen your engagement and activity. It's amazing.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
this is gonna be lucrative for
Yeah.
you.
So that yeah, you see the newsletter there? That's what I've been doing there.
Cool. I just want to make sure if you're using Jobstream links, they're not blocking, like recoding it or something.
I don't think so. I think I've
That
been
one is a
testing.
LinkedIn job. We don't use LinkedIn jobs. We use the direct to employer jobs.
Yes. I've been trying it. So I think it's been it's working when I try it on a different browser or like on a private browser. It takes me directly to the employer's page.
Cool. Um, I'm gonna have to jump in a few minutes, but what I want to know, Jessica, is like how, I mean, let's keep in touch how this is going for you. I think if there were any new features that you think would be useful, would help with conversions, please, I want to know about them. Like we work pretty nimbly and quickly. For example, the job tree product feature was something we knew we would do for a long time, but I'm expecting that to help with conversions in a big way. So where you're seeing a lot of clicks and maybe not,
Mhm.
you're probably seeing like a 4% apply rate, which is pretty good. Most people's are like 1%. Um, I hope that grows, and that's what we'll
Mhm.
be looking for. But if you have any other idea, oh, and also for the job seeker, we now have an email me the job because if they're like scrolling on TikTok, but they're in the car
Uh-huh.
at a red light, they're not about to spend like 10 minutes on a job
Yeah. Yeah.
application. So now we've got this email it to yourself function. I think that is going to be a huge game changer.
Oh wow. Okay. But it hasn't launched yet, or
It's live for me. Let me see.
okay. Okay. I'll go in and take a look.
Yeah. But what do you think so far? Is there anything that you think we could improve more immediately?
No, I just think that like of course there's both like in person and remote positions, but for me personally in my audience, I would prioritize remote jobs for now. When I am scaling my US audience. Because I love to do polls too within my newsletter just to gauge like where everyone's from.
Mm.
And then when I understand if there's like a certain amount of number coming from a certain state, then I'll start doing the in-person links too, if there's jobs from that specific state. So I like to do
Hmm.
that. I'll ask people like for Canada, what province are you based in? Are you open to remote, hybrid, or fully in-person jobs? And then it gives me a good idea and helps me inform my next newsletter and the type of jobs I should be sourcing for. But right now, because my audience, like I said, is not that many based in the US. But now, like with when I look at my stats inside Jobstream, I've seen that there's been um, like clicks, then that means I know that there is American applicants, but I want to know more precisely where everyone is based. So then I can start sharing like more in-person stuff. I have a question. I forgot to. So when I'm inside JobStream, right?
Hmm.
And when I go to reporting, and it
Mhm.
shows me job performance and then location as one of the columns. Is that where the applicants are from?
Oh, do you know what?
Or is that like where the job is based? Because,
I think it's where the job is based. And
okay,
I know that actually because it's where like I can see remote New York has 6 clicks. So that's means it's a remote job.
okay.
And
But
then if I'm
that's good. That's good for me too, because this is also um helps me with knowing where people are from.
yes,
Like New
definitely.
Jersey, New York, it has the highest, yeah, New York like several times. Okay, that's good.
Also, if the matching to your audience becomes burdensome, we have a newsletter product where we automate all of that, and you would have the real matching happening in real time for your followers. And like, because you
Hmm.
see, we have the locations, like we do it. So if you had somebody who's
Yeah,
from New York, we're selling them New York jobs only.
more
Or like
jobs.
they actually at that point indicate what they want to see.
Right.
Um, but if it becomes too much of
Yeah.
inbound questions, hey, do you have this job, that job? That's when I would say that you should consider the newsletter because like for example, like somebody had a beehive and they said, well, this is they also raised their prices and they were like, well, it's not worth it to me to pay like 140 a month for my beehive and I'm still curating all the content. They subscribe to our newsletter, which is a lot
Okay.
cheaper, but it's also a moneymaker for them.
Right.
So I think if you get to that point, I don't think you're there yet. I wouldn't tell you to do that now.
Okay.
See how it goes. Um,
Um, yeah,
are you gonna come to the
sounds.
co-working session? Oh my gosh,
Yes,
you
I
should
am.
come.
I plan to.
I'm so excited.
Yes, I plan to. I received the invite, so I think I'm gonna do it.
Okay, awesome. Well, we'll see you in a little bit then, Jessica. I've really
Yeah.
loved meeting.
Yeah, same. Thank you
Thanks
so much. It was
for,
very interesting
no,
to
thank
learn
you
more
for
about
being
jobs.
part of this with us.
Awesome. Talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.